Can you hear that? It's snowing right now. It snowed all last night. I mean, inches of snow. I just knocked it all off my tent. There's like a little bit still up there. Not more snow, man. Not more snow. Why? Dude, the forecasts out here, weather forecasts suck. I didn't know there's supposed to be snow. And I've been checking the weather forecast nonstop. No one told me there was going to be hours of snow. Like an entire night of snow. It's still snowing into the morning. Well, maybe this is heavy snow and I'll be able to walk on top of it. Yeah. That'll definitely happen. Well, I mean, it's just same old, just post holing. I just keep on hoping that, hey, a mile south, maybe the storm didn't hit and the snow's better or something. But it's just slow going. There's really no other way to approach this than just fucking one stupid step after another. God damn. It's just flat, easy terrain, but the snow's just so crappy. Well, I'm just gonna listen to podcasts and audiobooks and friggin' just trudge through. Not much more to it than that. Yep. That's how we're doing. Just trying not to get pissed off. I'm doing pretty good so far. I haven't even thought about being pissed off until I just said it. So maybe it's just been like sneaking under my consciousness and maybe it'll pop out, but who knows. That's what we're dealing with. It's cool looking. It's tough. Yep. Alright, made it to some mountain that's actually not like listed on far out guides. I think it's Piper Mountain, but that's just for me looking at the topo map. Not much of a view out there. Still slow going. Cool looking. Don't know if I put this in or not, because I don't really like it when people talk like I'm about to talk sometimes. I don't know. Comes off as like preachy or like they know it all. Rest assured, I understand that I know very little, and this is just my current understanding that I have, and that changes day to day. So like I could think this and believe this today, and tomorrow could be a totally different thing. It's kind of weird how all that works, but these last 2 days I was thinking about the videos I was making, and I know I haven't been high energy. I know what I sound like, and I shouldn't be thinking about it this way, but I was thinking about how other people are going to view it and what they're going to think about how I'm acting and the level of energy I got, and probably wondering, oh my god, is he thinking about quitting? Is he getting beat down? I'm definitely getting beat down. It's definitely hard. But, oh jeez, come on, Dragon Ball. My current mindset isn't of quitting. It's actually like, it's kind of cool that it's so hard. I kind of, there's something about a challenge where you can't see the end of it. You got an eaten elephant and you don't know how you're going to accomplish the goal. And there's something kind of cool about just continuing on the path, even though you don't know how long it's going to take to get your desired outcome. Ah, jeez. Oh, boy. My leg legs are burnt out, so the squat fucking kills. Oh. Camera's covered in shit. This is one of the most annoying things, that my hands get covered in snow. And so I constantly have to clean them off because that snow melts and it freezes on the gloves. And if you don't do this constantly, the gloves get wet. And they do reach a point where your body warmth does not draw them out anymore. What was I even fucking talking about? I don't know, dude. I'm trying to just be intellectual and thoughtful and give the mindset I'm in. I think it was about quitting, about thinking about quitting, you know? And I was just saying, no, dude, I never think about that. I'm way too tough. Way too tough to think about quitting. But the mindset I have right now is it's kind of cool because, dude, I'm pulling an Andy Dufresne right now, you know? I'm just digging through the wall and dropping a little bit of wall into the courtyard every day, dude. I'm just digging my way out of prison. You know, and who knows how long it's gonna take. Shit. You know, if this keeps up to the end of Vermont, it's gonna take me 2 months, you know, just to get through a couple states, which is crazy. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Just put in effort every day, and eventually you'll get there, despite the circumstances, despite the snow sucking and all that. It's definitely tough though. Like this morning, I was like warming my bag, and a little bit difficult just to get the day started because it's hard to put in the effort and not feel the reward immediately. In terms of putting all the effort in, and honestly, I think I've done 1.5 miles today. It's 11 o'clock. That's just how slow and hard going this is. It's just the reward. Immediate reward isn't there. You know, luckily for me, in the off time between trails, I did a couple Ironman triathlons, and that training schedule is pretty intense, and you don't see the reward of it during the training plan because you do these blocks that are pretty intense and you get worn down, and you actually don't get to see your fitness increasing linearly because you get so tired out that it's actually like you start doing worse in these workouts until you get a rest week every 5 weeks or so. And sometimes even then that rest week happens and you're like, dude, I'm getting worse, I suck. So luckily for me, I kind of had the experience of, you know, just putting in the work every day and not feeling like you were getting rewarded with getting faster and better shape. But you know, progress is happening and consistency is all that matters, I guess. That's all I gotta say. I'm already annoying myself by talking like this. Whatever, dude. I'm just playing in the snow. Can't take it so fucking serious all the time. Alright. There's trail. Honestly, I don't even know what I said in that last video. But I'm glad I took it for whatever reason. That just kind of put me in the mindset to start thinking about things. And really realized the reason I was feeling so beat down is because I felt like, you know, my effort not yielding what I wanted to made me feel incapable, you know, that I just wasn't getting the outcome I wanted from the effort I put in, and it, you know, made me feel not good. And so just talking about that in the last video, I started thinking about it. I was like, dude, that's an ego issue. Alright, your little ego needs to step aside and realize the point out here is not to make miles. It's not even to finish. It's just to enjoy myself. That's why I'm out here, for a cool experience. and to enjoy myself. I mean, honestly, on trail is my favorite place to be. And it's freaking beautiful today. I mean, dude, you can't even see it probably. There's just like a light snowfall on beautiful snow-covered trees. It's absolutely quiet. I've got the place to myself. Just get to be alone. The trail is the only place that my palms don't sweat. Anywhere else in life, constant sweaty palms. Probably a low state of anxiety I'm just always in. Not out here. A pistol. Dude, I just calm out here, calm and happy. And so if I can just take my stupid little ego out of this and understand it doesn't matter the miles, it just matters that I get to be out here enjoying this. Dude, I feel good. So what if this takes me a super long time to get through? It's just more time I get to spend on trail, which honestly is a pretty nice outcome. So, yeah, I don't know what I said in that last video or even what I've said now, but put me in a better mood. Kinda just realized the point is to enjoy this. And it opened my stupid little eyes. And all of a sudden, you know, I could see how beautiful it was out here, how peaceful it was out here, how lucky I am to be out here right now. That snow's really coming down. Little power line action. It's amazing. It's just, I've been in the trees so long that even the sun through the clouds, it's just it's bright. Ooh, this snow is nice. God, can I just hike power lines for the rest of the day? Oh, dude, it's like laying in a Tempur-Pedic mattress. It's so nice. It's so nice. I don't know where the trail goes. Back into the woods. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Alright. Enjoy the snow while you can. Yeah. Well, when I go back in, it's still stiff. Nope. There we go. That was nice while it lasted. It's cool looking. It's funny, I was looking I was editing the video of the Bigelows and going up and over some of those peaks and stuff, and just even being in town, I was like, God, I need to appreciate how cool this looks while I'm out there. Like, I thought I was appreciating it enough, but looking back through the videos, I was like, God, I really hope I can remember how crazy all these trees looked with all the snow in them. Luckily and unluckily for me, I've got a horrible memory. I mean, if you've seen me try to remember a name of a mountain or a name of anything. So, unluckily, that means I forget a lot of this stuff. Luckily, it means I'm constantly getting to relive stuff for the first time, so double-edged sword. Yeah, that's all I got right now. It's trail. Dude, whoever does Apple's weather app, they're just throwing darts at a board. Can you tell how much snow is coming down right now? I just looked at the weather. It was like 20% chance. This is 20, what? It's been snowing nonstop since like 8 p.m. last night. There wasn't even snow at the forecast at the start of that. Dude, I'm just gonna stop looking at the weather app. All it's just gonna do is lie to me. I don't think it can pick it up. Can it pick it up as it hits my face and sticks in my beard? Who knows? Look at this! Water! Yoo-hoo! It's the first water I've seen since I left town. So, gotta fill up here while I can. Nice. Nice. Fuck. I thought it was frozen around there. It wasn't. It's a giant hole. I just fell in. My shoes are soaked. My socks are soaked. I've got another pair of neoprene socks. I've got other pairs of socks. So it's fine that those are wet. What a fucking move, man. God damn it. It's going to be so tough to get all this, get my shoes especially dried back out after this. I don't really know. Okay, well, we're just going to deal with it. I don't know when I'm going to take another video. I'm pretty fucking pissed off right now. What a fucking stupid mistake. I don't know. I had to break ice. Did I even break ice? I fucking just shoved my trekking pole into where I saw the water, and I moved like a little bit of snow and it was open water, but it was a non-flowing inlet to a pond. You know, I haven't seen a single unfrozen water source in 230 miles. And this inlet just is covered in snow and unfrozen. I just didn't expect it. Luckily, you know, neoprene wading socks are meant to get wet and then keep you warm. So, I could switch over into my other neoprene socks right now and put dry socks on underneath that, but those would just get wet because of my shoes and all that. So my feet are already warmed up inside the wet neoprene socks. Got little ponds in each shoe. So plan is just deal with this all the way to camp. Just a couple hours maybe. It's already warm, so I don't have to worry about my toes getting frostbite or anything. Get to camp, take it out, drain the water out of my shoes, and then maybe try to boil water in an Nalgene, and it's not really going to fit into the shoes, it's too big. Try something to dry out the boots or the shoes for tomorrow. Man, what a bummer. I do cross a road coming up in a little bit. It's like a scenic overlook road. So if I see a car on that, I might try to hitch to some town to get this stuff dry, because this is a long stretch. So whatever, disrupt that a little bit, go get dry. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a bummer. Stupid mistake on my part. What a roller coaster, man. Getting my butt kicked. Talking about how much I love trail. How beautiful the trees are. Punching through the snow into water, soaking through both feet. I'm such a fucking dork, man. Dude, what the heck? Oh, man. This is gonna be a stretch, that's for sure. Jeez, look at this. This tree just sheared off the top of it. Center trail. Wet feet'll suck, but whatever. I can handle it. I got tools. The biggest thing is just gonna be trying to dry out the shoes. It might not happen. I might just be hiking in wet shoes for the next couple days, but these neoprene socks work pretty good. I'm glad I got 2 pairs right now. Can't believe I didn't approach that a little carefuler. It's all on me. I was just getting too comfortable around these water sources, just thinking everything's frozen, and punched through. And that water was deep in there too. I imagine my leggings and my pants are wet underneath these gaiters too. Well, that's what happens when you fucking suck. Yeah, I never videoed these yesterday, and I should have. Look how cool these mushrooms are. These big shelves just stacked all up and down the tree. So cool. Jumped onto the lake here just because the snow's better. It's just about 2 miles on the lake. This lake would be so cool to live on. They've just been ripping around it on snowmobiles, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's just like what I can see right now, really quickly picking out. There's got to be 15 plus houses on here. Super cool. Well, I'm getting to the end of my hiking on it. It's really nice. The AT is just inland, but it was really nice being able to hike on this and have some good snow for a little bit, but going back into post-holing now. So that was Long Pond, that big one I'm on, and now this little one is a Moxie Pond. But to get over here, there's a cabin just like right at the intersection of these two. They're like connected to each other, and I had to sneak through a dude's backyard pretty much. Luckily someone had busted through the woods from Long to Moxie on a snowmobile, so I just followed their tracks, but felt kind of guilty. Don't really know where the property lines are, and I wouldn't be too pumped to see me walking through my yard, so I apologize for that. But I had to get back on the AT. While I was doing it, I fucking smashed my shin into a branch, a log, and let out a little yell. So I don't know, maybe no one was there. One of the windows looks like it was boarded up, so maybe they just use it for the summer. But I mean, there's definitely people living in these in the winter. I was kind of hoping that someone was going to see me and be like, what the fuck is this guy doing, and come over to me, and then maybe I could woo them to let me into their cabin so I could dry out my shoes next to a fireplace. But I wasn't about to go meandering up to different people's cabins asking. Made it to Route 17. There's usually a pretty cool view here, but we're kind of socked in right now. I'm just walking on this big hump of snow created by the plow, so I don't get smashed by any cars running by. There's a bench up here that I sat on before and observed this beautiful view. Here's the bench, it's cleaned off. In loving memory of Chester K. Massey Jr. He loved the AT and called this place heaven. Love it. What a cool memorial. the view is pretty nice when it's not socked in. How do I get down here? Well, now I gotta try to find how the trail goes down. Almost camp. What's that? I don't know if there's water. Might be water running under this. God, I can't hear shit through all these layers. Alright, whatever. Surprisingly, the snow's not been too bad since I dunked my feet into the water. So, something's watching out for me. It was like, hey, oh my god, just step up, you puss. Alright, there we go. Something's looking out for me because trail conditions have been pretty good since I did that. And then right now, you can't see it, but someone's hiked down into this ravine from the road. So I've had not bad snow, and then also someone's compacted all this. Pretty nice, man. Yeah. Gonna get to camp. Excited for dinner. That's all I got. Don't know why I'm still talking. Yep. There's my pile of shame. It's my liner socks, regular socks, and neoprene socks that are all frozen solid. And there's my shoes. I don't imagine those are going to be too enjoyable to put on in the morning. I don't know. I'm right next to Bemis Stream. I think that's what it's called. So I am next to some water. So maybe I'll just boil up an Nalgene tomorrow morning and put a boiling bottle in them. I doubt it. It just seems like it's gonna take a while, and I'll be just ready to get going. So probably won't do that. It's still snowing. From no snow in the forecast to snow for about 24 hours. Kind of crazy. Yeah. Today was bad. Today was good. Today was bad. Today was good. Today was all over the place. It was a roller coaster. Snow is a little bit nicer. Ooh. The seam tape on the corners of my tent is done. Kind of peeling too. All this stuff is not meant for as cold as I am taking it down. A lot of this tape and stuff, the adhesive on it kind of starts to come undone, and the tape itself starts to chip when it gets really cold. So can't really blame Durston on that one. It's just cold tents, and shit just fails when it gets that cold. I don't think it's gonna be too cold tonight. It's either -1 or -5, whatever. I can handle those. Yeah, I don't even have a boiling Nalgene in my sleeping bag right now, just because I've been sleeping so dang hot that the Nalgene I kind of have to kick out some of the times. So, you know, it's not going to be -5. I think that's tomorrow night. I think tonight's -1. And the boiling Nalgene just sometimes kicks off a little too much heat, and for as hot as I've been running. And, you know, if I need it in the middle of the night, I got my stove. I just keep that set up, ready to go, so if I do need to boil something, I can do that easily and not take much time. Alright, well, hopefully the snow conditions are better tomorrow. You know, someone hiked down here from the road. There's like a little paved path for at least a little bit. I didn't really see it to the tent site after I crossed the water. But maybe they came over here, then, went up the other mountain and, I'll have a nicely blazed path. Who knows? Yeah. If tomorrow goes good, I'll just keep on keeping on. If it's tough again and the shoes suck, I might bail out and go to Andover instead of getting all the way to Grafton Notch. Go to Andover and try to dry some stuff out. Who knows? But there are options for me besides going all the way to Grafton Notch, so that's nice. Yep, that's all I got. Peace.